Well, hello everybody. This is episode number 5, right? Me. I introduced myself. I introduced Kim. I introduced Mitch, and I introduced the Moocher. That's right, our youngest. So this is episode number 5, and today's episode we're going to cover a very important topic called support. Now, I've already introduced Kim. She's what's called the SAG. Support and gear is what SAG stands for. Bicyclists are familiar with that term. But today I want to talk about other kinds of support, mainly two, and that is a really good bicycle and a lot of people encouraging you along the way. Morale is a big deal when you take big bicycle rides. As I said, I'm going to be riding between 80 and 100 miles a day over the course of 26 days. That is a lot of riding. And mental health is very important on these rides. Good morale, feeling good about yourself, feeling confident, those are all very important things to have when you go. Because if you're feeling discouraged, it does affect your ride. Particularly if you find a day where the terrain is against you, you have a lot of hills, you're feeling blah, it can really lengthen your ride and increase your suffering. So today's a big day. I'm taking a 124-mile trip. This is part of my training. I've been training on the bike since the weather got nice, a good part of 2 months, though I was training over the winter on my treadmill. I've been on the bike for the last 2 months, training pretty hard. So today is my longest trip of my training days. I feel like if I'm able to do this trip without any major hiccups, I'm going to consider myself ready for the trip. 124 miles. I'm looking at probably overall a 10-hour ride, which includes all the breaks that I take during the day. So it should be interesting. But I can't do it without with a lot of support from people around me and a bicycle that is worthy of the ride. I'm kind of a bicycle snob. What that means is my bicycle has to be absolutely perfect. The perfect bicycle for me is a bicycle that you can ride a relatively good pace without any noise. No noise. I don't want any noise on my bicycle. I want complete silence because what that tells me is there's no unneeded friction along the way, whether it's the chain rubbing, whether it's a wheel squeaking. Any little noise is an increase in friction, and that gets inside my head sometimes. So I'm going to show you my bicycle, explain a little bit about what I equip on my bicycle. For you bicyclists out there, this might be a little boring to you, but a lot of people have been asking me, what do you take on the trip? What kind of bike do you have? And so I'm going to show you some of the gear that I put on my bicycle to help me along my way. I'll talk a little bit about safety, maybe some things about what you wear. And then I'm going to introduce you to all the people who are supporting me on this trip. There are a lot of people supporting me on this trip. As you know, as some of you know, I am a pastor of a United Methodist Church here in Springboro, Ohio, and I got a lot of people in the congregations that are supporting me in this, and so I'm going to introduce you to them as well. So it should be a good episode, and if you have any questions, feel free to make a comment down below. You bicyclists out there who are have a lot more expertise than I do on this, I welcome your comments as well. I have taken long trips like this before, so this isn't something brand new to me, but this will be my longest trip. 2,056 miles over 26 days. My previous long was 1,435 miles over 14 days. So this is almost twice as long. Enjoy the rest of this episode, and hopefully I will make my 124-mile trip and be ready to go. Talk to you later. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Da 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 na na na. Yes, that is it. That is the thing I will be sitting on for 26 days. So I'm going to give you kind of a rundown of what's on this bike, and just to know that it is equipped with a lot of things. I won't spend too much time, but those who are not familiar with bicycling have asked me what all do I take with me. So here's a quick rundown. First of all, look at the handlebars. We have this thing right here, which is a headlight. I don't plan on riding in the dark, but there's a lot of things bicyclists don't plan on. So just in case, I have a headlight, and then I have my bag. The bag is very important. I keep in it lots of little things. My phone, chapstick, which is actually a big deal when riding. Your lips get really dry riding in the wind and all. And then I keep food in here. It's like granola bars, peanut butter, little things of peanut butter, that sort of thing. Anything I need to take with me, I keep in this bag. It's handy. Let's see what else. The air pump. This is a hand pump. I don't particularly like them, but you need to take some kind of pump with you in case you get a flat. You need something to pump up your tires. It just takes forever to do it. It's very exhausting. So I have an air pump here. Of course, the 2 water bottles, which I try to keep filled as much as possible. Sometimes I will put some Gatorade in one, water in the other, depending on my trip. The lock to lock up my bike when I stop somewhere and go into a restaurant or something. This is something that is important as well. This is an all-purpose tool. I don't know if I want to get it out or not. Here we go. So that's like an all-purpose tool. Everything that I need, every tool that I need to have to work on my bike can be found in that thing. It's like the Swiss Army knife of the bicyclist. Let's see what else. We got a second bag back here. This bag I use to hold my extra inner tubes in case I get a puncture. I need another tube. I also have a CO2 cartridge back here. I know I use the hand pump usually to pump up my tires, but I do have a CO2 cartridge. If I have a totally brand new tube, hook up the CO2 cartridge to the valve, and it'll pump it up immediately. So that's pretty cool. So that's a rundown on my bike. See, did I miss anything? Oh yes, probably the most important part is this right here. This is a gel seat. There's a seat underneath this, but you can buy gel seat covers to put on your bike, and that helps immensely. Gel seats plus the bike shorts help a lot. I get a lot of people ask me, doesn't your butt get hurt? Yes, my butt gets hurt, but it's not nearly as bad if you buy a good gel seat and some good bike shorts. I think that's pretty much it. This is what will be keeping me going for 26 days. And so, support a good bicycle. And what was the other thing? I believe it was having support from the people around you, which we'll go to next. All right, let's do that. All right, everybody. So this is congregation number 1 of 3. Okay? Everyone say your name. I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. These people's job is to be my prayer warrior for something very specific. These are the people who are going to pray for me when I'm getting chased by a badger. Okay? Because as you know, I'll be going to the Minnesota, Wisconsin area, and they have badgers up there, and I am scared of badgers. So these people specifically are in charge of praying for me that I can pedal faster than a badger can run. Does anyone know how fast a badger can run? What? 15 miles per hour. 15 miles per hour. We have a badger expert in the congregation. Okay? I did not know we had a badger expert. So I can bike faster than 15 miles an hour. So this is congregation number 1. Congregation number 2 and 3 will have their own specific job. So you'll have to watch the vlog to get congregation number 2 and number 3 in their role. So everyone say hi. Everyone say bye. All right, you're on. Smile. So this is congregation number 2, and I need my prayer warriors again for my vlog. Hello, everybody. Congregation number 2 is going to pray for me when I get chased by a black bear. Now, as we know, for those of you who don't, black bears can run really fast. Black bears can run, I think, up to around 30 miles an hour. How many of you think I can ride my bike at least 30 miles an hour? You would be wrong. The only way I can go 30 miles an hour is if I'm going downhill. So your job as congregation number 2 is to pray that if I ever get chased by a black bear, I will be going downhill. So pray for downhill. Okay? Can you do that for me? All right? Thumbs up if you're going to pray for me for downhill in case I get chased by a black bear. All right. So now you've heard from congregation number 1 about badgers. You've heard from congregation number 2 about black bears. And in a little bit, I'll be recording with congregation number 3. So we will see you then. Bye. Hello, everybody. This is congregation number 3. We're celebrating Graduate Sunday this week. We're excited. But congregation number 3, they have a job as well. And their job is to pray for me in case I get chased by a mountain lion. Now, we know mountain lions go faster than badgers. They move a lot faster than badgers. And they move a lot faster than black bears. All right? So, your job as a congregation is if I get chased by a mountain lion, that you will pray that I will have enough time to stop, get off my bike, and make things right with God. Okay? That is your task, okay, in case I get chased by a mountain lion, or a cougar, or a bobcat, or any kind of cat. All right. Are we good? Thumbs up if you agree. All right. So everybody on YouTube, you've met all 3 congregations, and now you know what my prayer warriors will be praying for me with. Say goodbye, everybody. Bye. All right. All right. So there you have it. All the support I need. Bicycle It Works. People who are praying for me, caring about me, supporting me, encouraging me. All I need. I got Kim going with me to help me with the gear and the support. I got this guy, Mitch. If you haven't met Mitch, you need to watch episode 3, I believe it is. We introduced you to Mitch. He likes to play with sticks. Finished my 100 and whatever it was trip. I am declaring myself physically ready for an excruciating ride of 26 days, 80 to 100 miles every day. So yeah, there you have it. Probably won't be doing another vlog episode. We got 10 days, or 9 days, a little over a week before we start our trip. So once we start our trip, we'll be vlogging every day. Kim and I will be vlogging every day. I should say Kim, myself, and Mitch will be vlogging every day. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be an adventure, and we want you to join us. So hit the subscribe button. I'm supposed to say that, right? Because I'm doing a vlog. Hit the subscribe button, and once we start our trip, you'll be able to keep up on us every day. Right, Mitch? Right? Yeah. Say bye to Mitch. Okay. Mitch! Gotta go help him.